Okay, I thought we'd start working on these parts a little bit. These are the parts I got. I ordered the wrong material. They were too thin. So Vinny tried to run them on the manual mill. Well, it's a two-axis mill, just like the one I'm using. Got the little box on it and put the program in it and what have you. But anyway, the thing was that he was holding it on the bottom and then doing the top. And he's going to flip it over, try to match the two, but it's not working out. So what I did was I made this arbor and got two dowel pin holes in it and a through hole for a bolt. Got a pin on the top. It's an anti-rotation pin. This is the bolt. So what happens is I take the arbor out, put the part on it, bolt it in there. And I'm going to go ahead and take a cut on the top side, rotate it, take another cut, clean it up because I can't match it. I could, but then I'd have to sit there and indicate it and all this jazz. And I mean, the angle on here is not that important. The profile is more important than the angle. Then there's a radius that gets put on it too. The radius that gets put on there. So what I did was I took it on a bandsaw. I cut this piece off, I cut that piece off. Cut this little extra material off on both sides. So what it looks like is like that. So we're gonna set this guy up. We're gonna try out this new encoder. So I gotta put I gotta attach all the wires to it and what have you. But be a good chance, like I said, I put a new belt on there. Try to take some of that slop out. And when I time it, I use these screws over here. So I was fiddling around with a little Allen wrench in there, so I put a little hex on the end of the shaft. Anyway, it's that's why I can bring it out here. And I got all this extra room to play with. I can sit there and rotate it. A lot nicer trying to fumble with a little Allen wrench in there. There, now it's free. So what we're going to do, we're going to put this in. I'm going to find the top of here, find the back of here, make that X0. The top of this piece here will be rotational 0, A. And then I'm going to do that first. Well, of course, we've got to find the center. Now, what happened with these parts is that when I made these parts, he come off of one corner. See how much wider it is over here than over here. Instead of starting in the middle, he started on one corner. But I went ahead and put the dowel marks, pinholes, I put them in the center of the part. I couldn't do this one because there's no flat surface on here. This is what I started with. I had a flat surface here. But so I went ahead and put those in the center. And when I made my arbor, I could have offset the holes so that when I did a 180, they would have been in the middle. But I'm planning on using this arbor for other things too, so I didn't want to do that. But the profile itself, as far as the Z is concerned, it doesn't matter. You know, when you rotate it, one side's going to be higher than the other. The only thing is a concern is when you dust the top of here and you put that radius on, you just have to come down and bank it off the top of the part. That's not a big deal for this few of parts. There's only, I don't know, half a dozen here or whatever, but we'll make it work. Yeah, this is the handle I use to lift the unit up. And I remove it once it's up here. I leave the screws in there so I don't lose them. Anyway, we'll try this thing out. We got that shortened all the wires on this encoder and got that adjustable 0 point going on, and really interesting to see how this is going to work out. Alright, we'll get a little further along on this. Okay, bye.